What's going on, guys? Good morning. So it's currently about 4:45 in the morning. I woke up a little bit ago, and I actually just pulled up to McDonald's a few minutes ago, and they don't open until 5, so I'm kind of mad right now. And guys, I'm not a McDonald's person at all. Actually, funny story there. I actually met Alex, Toe Piglet, the very first time I met him, was at a McDonald's, and he actually offered to buy me a meal while we were there, and I turned him down because I do not eat McDonald's. I'm really big on not eating fast food like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, anything. But I'm at McDonald's right now because I woke up a little bit ago with this crazy craving for a iced caramel frappe. I gotta have it. I don't know why, but it was like the first thing on my mind when I woke up. I woke up to go use the bathroom or whatever, and I just gotta have something. So I'm over here right now. I'm waiting for them to open up, and then I'm gonna grab my drink. But while I'm waiting, I figured I'd go ahead and film a video. Let me start by saying that we're doing free giveaways down the channel. All you have to do to be involved with these is be subscribed, like the videos, comment down below the more videos, of course, that you like, and comment on the more opportunities that you have to win some of the prizes. We'll go over the prizes in later videos, but that's just to get that started. Also, before I get into this video, quick shout out to Brian Knorr. He caught on to a small thing that was in the last video, and he played into it and got to me in the comments, something pretty cool. So shout out to Brian Norman. Thanks for being a part of that, man. It's really awesome that you found that and you went ahead and played into it. Thank you very much for that. Shout out to you, brother. Really quick reason for this video. The reason for making this video is because, and again, guys, just like the last video, saved by the phone. Wife just called to figure out where the hell I am because she just woke up, didn't even notice that I was gone, rolled over, and then bam, I'm not even at the house. She didn't know that I left. Anyways, the reason for making this video today is to help some guys to understand one big thing that I would have done differently if I were to be able to go back and change some things about my getting into this business. So when I originally started my Hotshot company, I came in with a Ford F-350 and zero experience. I have some marketing experience. I was in network and affiliate marketing, and I also did some direct sales for a few years. Toward the end of that run, I had a job offer with AT&T to go be a outdoor inspector on their underground fiber optics that they were putting in down here in South Florida. I worked on a lot of projects for about 2.5, almost 3 years with them. Made some pretty good money. It didn't really require a lot of time for me to do that. So that's just some history on me. But oh my God, so I just almost witnessed this idiot right here in this this Hyundai just almost drove straight out into the road here, and a car passing by. Almost car accident. Jesus Christ, guys. I'm in a parking space. I mean, I'm not in one. I'm in many parking spaces, but not my fault at all. Wow. So anyways, now that that's done, so I worked with AT&T for a little while. Didn't really require a lot of time out of my day, out of my week, out of my month to make good money with them. So I went ahead, got signed up with that. I was doing that for a little while. And then as I was there on site on one of our jobs, a hotshot driver, pulled up. And I had seen these guys come in and out of the yard. They delivered coils, fiber optic cables, interduct conduit that you're putting underneath the ground. I had seen them come in and out all the time, and I had never really actually asked anybody anything. So I saw him, he had a few minutes. I went over and I asked him a few questions, and I asked him mainly, how much do you make? It was kind of the gist. Like, I wanted to know what most of you want to know. Can this really make me some money? And, if I do it, am I going to be able to afford things? money is a huge motivator for a lot of people to get into this business, or at least change what they're currently doing. So when I spoke to this gentleman, he showed me right off the bat, he said, you know what, come over here. He pulled out his paperwork, showed me his rate con, showed me what he was making on the load, made a pretty damn good number. He says, yeah, man, it took me like 8.5, 9 hours to drive down here. I'm making $2,800 on this load. Really great number. I love the way it was looking. So that night, I went home and opened up my LLC. I had no research, no anything. I had an F350, and that was it. I knew that it didn't matter what the rest of the stuff was. I was going to figure that out along the way, and that's basically what I did. The one thing that I would change here, if I can go back to the very beginning, is, well, I started with my CDL, so I got my CDL. You guys can look back into those videos. I got my CDL, and I started day one with my CDL. The one thing I would change, though, is I would have probably gone and worked for somebody. Whether that be in Hotshot, if somebody would have hired me. I don't think Hotshot would have been where I'd want to start. For me personally, you might be different. Going to work for somebody, though, I think I would have picked a major carrier and gone to work for them. Just because there's experience isn't something that you can buy. You can go into, Walmart and you can buy books. You can go into, you go in anywhere and you can buy stuff. But experience is something that is taught. That's something that's learned. It's something that's honed over time. You go in with these habits and you come out with these habits. And I believe that going to work for somebody for at least 6 months, maybe even a year, if I would have, wanted to put out that kind of time for it, working for somebody would have been instrumental in quicker success. Coming into this with absolutely no experience, I don't know if I could have been hired that easily, so I don't know how quickly it could have been done. But working for somebody would have definitely been probably the most instrumental thing that I could have changed about my past. If I would have gone and worked for, say, JB Hunt, Werner, Schneider, a big carrier. I'm not going to say Swift. We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. But even that, there are ways that things are done. There's trainers to teach you how to do things. I'm not saying that Swift trainers teach you anything. I'm not going there. Oh, God, I'm trying not to. You can see that I'm trying not to. Oh, my God, that white SUV just pulled back in here. Oh, my God. This is going to be bad. But if I can change anything, I would have gone to work for somebody because you can't buy that experience. Knowing things off the bat would have made my my journey go much, much faster. There were a lot of growing pains, a lot of learning pains that I had to get through in getting to where I am today. And if I could have invested a year with a company that's already set up, that has all the policies and procedures and the know-how, and I didn't have to create it on my own or learn it on my own or try to learn it on my own. And this is going back, to 2018 when Alex and I were both starting our YouTube channels at the same time. And there was no information out there. I mean, yeah, there were a few smaller guys. And they were our notebook, man. The guys that were up on YouTube, they were everything to us. Sorry, my light's turning off there. But anyways, like I was saying, the guys that were on YouTube at the time, which really wasn't much, they were everything to us. So that's why I made videos. That's why Alex made videos. That's why a lot of us started this, was because, one, on my side, I wanted to document my entire journey. Alex, of course, already had, I think, 3.5 years in. So he had a lot of experience and could teach people stuff right off the bat on how things should work, how things do work. For me, it was more the learning pains and the growing pains. So I think that's why a lot of people gravitated around me and gravitated around him. But just going back to the main number one question, if I can go back to the very beginning and change something, that would be number one. I'm not saying that it would have bettered things for me, but I honestly do think that if I would have been able to be taught rather than trying to learn on my own, things could have definitely moved on a lot quicker. So anyways, with that, it is now 5:05 in the morning, and I'm going to go ahead, head over to McDonald's, go get my drink, head home, and then we're going to get started on my day. My trading day is starting in a little bit. I don't usually trade first thing in the mornings. The markets are very volatile, and there's a lot of ups and downs, and I've made money, I've lost money. I've had really good days, and I've had really bad days. We can get into that stuff later on in more videos. Damn, this light's gonna turn off on me again. That's too many times this light keeps turning off on me. Let's go ahead and start this thing up. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, get over here, and get my drink, get home. I hope everyone has a really, really great Monday. I hope you all have a a great, safe day. I hope everyone's having a good time. It is currently 82 degrees here in South Florida, and I'm dying. But anyways, I'll let you guys go with that. I'm heading on in. My name is Jason, and I will, as always, see you on the next one. Subscribe, like, comment. Later.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.